Alright, little brother. So, I'm sure you know the basics of this game, but I'm going to go over the basics of the basics and then go from there. So, obviously map. These right here point towards where you need to head next for the main boss, but you got other things that can help you level up. Which one here? Gotta remember where they are. Places like this. Caverns and stuff are small little areas that you can go to that will have a mini boss in them. I would recommend starting in this area, Limgrave, because they're the easiest. This is a very difficult area. I still get shit on sometimes here. This one isn't bad. This one, I'm still not strong enough for this area. So, that's how you, like, work the map and all that. And when you're looking for a map, there are little... Oh, shit, I can't show you right now. I'll have to send you a picture later. I'll do another account and send you a picture of what the map reveal looks like on the map if you don't have it. So, anyways. Onto weapon scaling. So, equipment. Alright, so we have this weapon right here. Okay, let me get my mouse going here. Alright, so we got Crystal Sword plus 6. Means I've upgraded it 6 times. Physical damage, 198. Magical damage, 127. Plus 40 and plus 29. Now, those two numbers, so these are base damage. Those don't matter with your scaling at all. Those will be base at all times. Now, these numbers right here matter on scaling. If they're a negative number, that means you don't have the attribute requirement to wield that weapon properly. So this has an attribute requirement of Strength 13, Intellect 15, and Dex 10. So if I had like Dex 9, I would have a negative number right here. Okay. Now you can overcome that by two-handing a weapon. However, I wouldn't recommend it until you know like bosses, you know, attacks and how to dodge them and how to avoid all that shit correctly. Because you're not going to do much damage that way. Now, attribute scaling, it's what's called this game, is right here. Okay. So this weapon specifically scales at a C level for strength. Intellect is D, Dex is E. So it goes E, D, C, B, A, and S. With S being the best and E being the worst. So, to properly use this weapon, I would actually probably want to use more strength than anything. And it would level up my physical damage more. However, I'm an intellect user. So we go over to my meteorite staff, which is right here. Whoops. It is a S in intellect scaling. So the more, I mean, that, it doesn't do a shit ton of damage because again, it spells. So the spell strength is partially dependent on here, but more dependent on what spells you know. Okay? So don't worry about that too much. I'm just using this as an example. Until I get a better weapon. I don't have the stat requirements for this. So here's what I'm working up towards. So this requires an intellect of 60. I don't have that yet. I currently have an intellect of 40. So it does a negative damage to my attack power if I use this weapon. But it has an S here, and it is actually just a better overall. So I'm working up towards this, but I can't use it yet because it's less damage at 41 minus 16 than my meteor staff is at 39 plus 36. But once I get 60 intellect, that negative will be very much positive. Okay, so that's weapon scaling. If you have any questions about it, give me a ring. Go back. Alright, so shields. Shields are important to know. Okay? So my current shield has different powers to it. So, God damn it. As you can see here, How do I... Damn. Alright, so I can't move my mouse without it going off, okay? So, don't worry about attack powers at all with shields. They don't matter unless you're like doing a slam, and it's whatever. So, what you want to focus on is the guard damage negation. This area right here. So, 100 physical damage negation. So that means as long as I have the stamina to block an attack, I will not take any physical damage at all. None whatsoever. So I could just stand there and tank whatever I have if I have enough stamina. Now, and then we go over here. See, with the negative there, that means my current shield, which is this one, has a 71 in magic damage negation. This one has a 47 damage negation. This one here has a higher fire, a higher lightning, and a less holy damage negation. So, I would recommend keeping multiple shields on you. You don't have to equip them. Just, you know, you go into a boss fight and you're like, oh shit, this guy has a shit ton of lightning damage. So you go, okay, 32, 34, 35, 35. This one's my best one for lightning damage. It's not great. I mean, there are better lightning shields out there. So, and then stuff like this, which are great shields, they always have really good damage negation. However, my class does not have good... Actually, I could probably use them. So my weight... Ooh, I could. Sorry. I'll use that one. Oh, nope. I don't have the strength for it. Never mind. So, if you're running a strength build, then you're probably going to be pumping a lot of things into endurance and strength. Okay? Endurance, I don't have a lot of endurance because, again, I'm a magic user, so I don't need to carry heavy equipment. So, you come to your level up screen and you're like, okay, endurance, what does it increase? Everything that's lit up, it increases. Now, defense powers and bodies, those increase with every level up, as you can see here. Okay? But if you want to increase something very specific, you go over to it. So Vigor increases your HP. Mind increases your FP, which is your magic, which if you're a strength or a dex build, you probably won't want to use that. Endurance increases your stamina and your equip load. So if you're a strength build, you want to go a lot into endurance. So you have a lot of stamina because you're going to have a heavy ass weapon. You're going to have heavy armor to be a mini tank. Okay? So strength. Now, what you're seeing here, see when I go back and forth, it doesn't like change everything. So what you're seeing here is when you increase strength, it will increase these weapons. Armaments or weapons and shields. So if I were to bump my strength up one, it would increase these ones as well. Now, intelligence, which is, I'm a caster, so it'll increase my casting abilities, which are here. Which is right armament 1, left armament 1. I don't know why. That's my shield. But so right armament 1 is my is this oh there we go. Is this hello little spell. Let's see here. You already know about parrying. I asked you about that, so obviously parries. Oh, this doesn't have a parry to it. So, you know, I think you said you know what a counter-strike is. We're just going to go back to like a really easy area. So a counter-strike is after you successfully block an attack, you can hit your R2 button, which is your heavy attack button, and do a counter-strike. And you'll see when you properly do a counter-strike, there we go, your weapon will light up. See? Oop. Now, depending on, I'm way overpowered for this area, but if it was a different enemy that didn't die in one hit, a lot of times that will take all their stamina. So here's your backstab, by the way. A lot of times it will take their stamina away. And, come on, there we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, it didn't do it. So that's Counter-Strike. It's a little bit stronger. And depending on the enemy, they will go down on like one knee, and then you can like crit attack them. You know what, dude? You're irritating the hell out of me. You know what? I'm just gonna go all the way back here. Just have some fun. Hello. Here, have that. Boop. So they'll go down on one knee, and then you get right in front of them and stab them in the face, just like a parry. So, backstabs, parries, Counter-Strike. What else am I forgetting here? Your upgrades. So, you know what, the ashes, you know about the ashes, or you asked me about the ashes. Okay, so you see on my left hand, I'll actually, you know what, in the edit, I'll put a circle around it. So, when you see that, you can summon it, your ashes. Now, if you have the bell, you can do this. I like this one because it draws attacks away from me, and I could just sit back like a little bitch and just, you know, just boop at people. Oh, that's a star. I could just boot people away and then dodge away when they focus me, because I don't have a lot of stamina, I don't have a lot of things, so I can't take a ton of damage, but I deal a lot of damage. So now how you get that if you don't have it is, I found it here. So it was nighttime, so come here, pass time until night, like this. Pass time until nightfall. And then she was sitting, I think she was sitting, it was a while ago, I think she was sitting right here. So, talk to her, and then you can get that bell for the ashes, and whenever you see that, you can summon, your ashes. Now, you need to upgrade your ashes. I would actually recommend Googling how to upgrade your ashes, because it's a bit of a quest line. It's not super difficult to do, but when you have it, brain, come on, brain, there we go. When you have it, you will have this girl right here.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
And then you get your spirit tuning, and you can upgrade your ashes. Right here. And then this guy will increase your weapons.
Well, I'll take you from to lay out your arms.
What you can do at that other area. I mean, I haven't upgraded my shield at all, because, as you can see, upgrading the shield only increases the physical damage, and shield is used for protection, which it doesn't increase at all. So I've never worried about spending in mats on shields. Let's see, do we have anything else? Follow the lines, kill the bosses. Oh. So if you have if you're frustrated because you didn't put your correct upgrades into the right areas that you want to do, there are a couple different areas. There's one area with, what the hell is it called? I gotta find it. Yeah, I've killed a couple bosses, so. Larval tier. Yeah. Larval tiers. When you kill... Oh, where is she? It was a while ago that I killed her. There's a boss that you win against. And when you win against her, you can do a complete and total remapping of your stats. So I think you just go back to complete 0. And then you offer a larval tier, and you get to redo your attributes. So you don't have to completely restart. I think it's here. Yeah, it's right here. This was actually a really fun fight. It wasn't too hard, but it was really fun to do. And, yep. So you fight her first, she's really easy, and then you go into phase 2. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Rebirth. So use their larval tier to accept Rebirth, which is where you completely redo your attributes.
Be not alarmed.
So, you know, now that you know a little more...
I would...
Shush. If you get to this area, and you kill that boss, and you're like, oh my god, that was terrible, I want to redo my attributes, then you just offer her a larval tier and redo your attributes as you see fit. So I think that's like the basics of the basics. I can't really think of much else. You can always Google areas and be like, okay, now what is this? If you want, I've actually Googled maps for the different areas where that has a little mini boss fights like this and this and this. They're kind of fun to go to. They give you some pretty good souls. They give you some good materials. Also, actually, if you come here, so this is something I found out the hard way back when I just started the game. If you come here, and then you wait until night. I've already killed the guy. By the way, while I'm doing this, did you know you could double jump with this? Boop. It took me ages to figure that out. So...
Oi! You there! Could you help us out, Cully?
Hold on. Don't know who's talking. I'll take that. Don't care who's talking. Anyways, so if you come here at nighttime, there is a mini-boss at this bridge. Normally there's just a regular horse rider, but if you come here at night, there's a mini-boss. And depending on your stats, shouldn't be too awfully hard to kill. Just, you know, some extra souls. Or whatever they call it in this game.
You? Yeah, you there?
What the fuck?
Stop pretending you can't see me.
Oh, I bet you $20 it's one of these. Oh no, I bet it's a tree.
Why won't anyone look me
Anyways,
in the eye?
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out later. So, anyways, if you have any questions, give me a ring. I'll try to walk you through more, but those are the basics of the basics. So have some fun, enjoy, and as always, get good.